This motherfucker. Sorry about technical difficulties, y'all. Here we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody's week going? He said, what's good, yo? What's up, Toto? What's good? Life is good, baby. All right, Cindy Lou. Hi, Cindy. Good to see y'all. Brent, Brent, you are like my spirit animal. We won't talk about why, but you're a twisted motherfucker. I like that. Welcome to your Thursday morning table talk with me, Mr. Alex Spaghetti. So I am going to wait for some more people to join in here. I'm gonna rehydrate a little, crack a little caffeine, get a little pinch of dipski, and we will hit the ground running. Chicken Joe's still wiping the sleep out of his eyes, as am I. We stayed up late last night, hurting some kids' feelings on a certain video game. It was fun. Thirsty as a son of a bitch. I used to wake up, yeah, it's whatever. Now I gotta drink like a whole one of these. It's ice water. This ain't coffee. The caffeine's in this one. Gotta get that rehydration. Equally as important as the caffeine and nicotine. You die without one, not the other. He said you get twisted growing up in Memphis. I heard that. Thanks for Lou's book, Chicken Joe. He says, you're welcome, you're welcome. So what's going on out there? How's everybody doing? Oh, there's Jason 8. There's Jason Cage. Oh, damn. Crotch Goblin got the flu. That sucks, bro. That's how it goes around my house. One gets it, everybody got it. And Jason definitely needed to be hydrating. Not touching nothing. Walking around the house like wipe his shit off. Don't you give that evil to me. Hell yes, where you at, Toto? That's bad as fuck. We used to. he said East Coast. East Coast. Oh, yeah, New Jersey, yeah? You guys have a lot of dish chickens out there? I'm ignorant. I've never hunted in New Jersey or New York. I heard New York's got some really nice moose and shit like that and venison, but
probably like ringneck.
Hit the like. Hell yes. Pickle juice and chicken broth. I've heard worse combinations, but that'll get it done. Oh, making sourdough bread. Cindy, you're after my own heart. I'm a fat kid with bread always on my mind. I am on a high protein, very low carb nutrition plan right now because I'm trying to cut down a whole bunch of that nasty that I put on. 100-acre farm. All right. What's your guys' daily limit out there for ditch chickens? Ours is 2. And we got to drive hour and a half, get down near the Mexican border where all the farms and shit are at. And we got we got a pretty steady supply of ditch chickens down there. It's kind of weird because our pheasant season's open during waterfowl. Not the whole waterfowl, but we have our season for pheasant like right there in the middle of waterfowl. So being a waterfowl hunter, especially out here because we're at like that southern end of the Pacific Flyway where everything winters. Some stuff will keep flying and go down into Mexico and stuff like that, but most of it fucking stops right here. So we'll have 80, 100, 300,000 birds wintering at one of our spots where we could get limits, like boat limits, 4 hunters per boat, 4 boats, 4 blinds. We could have limits, before 10 a.m. If y'all see me looking to the right, for all you new folks, y'all see me looking over here. I don't know if that's my right and your left, or it could be flipped. I don't fucking know. When y'all see me looking this way, it's because I have a monitor here so I can read you guys' comments, because I can't fucking see them on the other screen yet, just how we have the monitor set up. We're changing it up with the new studio with different camera angles and a monitor that's a hell of a lot closer to me. And then Chicken Joe will have a full-time mic, and he'll have the soundboard and everything as well. So he'll have a camera, and then we'll be able to take calls via Zoom, stuff like that. Neat shit happening in the future. What do you see me looking over here? I'm looking at the monitor. Yep, New York got whitetail. Damn, I looked over here. I was talking to y'all too fucking long. Whitetail, some bears, bobcats, turkey, duck, geese. Yeah, we got the same stuff out here, bro. We don't have no whitetail. We got mule deer instead. 5 birds per weekend. That's cool. We can have 2 per day. Possession, I want to say possession is double of daily limit, so we can have 4 possession at any point in time. So if you already have 4 birds in your freezer and it's a new day to hunt, you're about to get fucked up like California Fish and Wildlife. Don't do it. I know most of them, they're friends. I was a hunter safety instructor for them. But if you guys don't understand the difference between daily limit and bag limit, it's aggregate. So if they say double your daily limit, that's what they mean. Now, you could have 4 birds per day, and you can keep them all, but people have made that mistake. That leads to a press hard, you're making 3 copies. It was expensive, and you probably lost your hunting license for a couple of years. Missed out on that there. Pheasant hunting is fun. They are smart birds, and they are fucking super delicious. See if I can post fucking Chicken Joe's first fucking ditch chicken photo when I get off of here. It was cool to watch him fucking smoke it. What do I know about Kamala rituals? I don't know, man, but I know she drinks a whole bunch of fucking gin and vodka, and that's never a fucking good combination for anyone, but especially her. So it's probably some pretty evil shit, but being this is YouTube, you should save that shit for the X spaces later, because here we'll hurt feelings. We'll hurt all the fucking the commie feelings. He said 70 yard with low brass. Oh, low brass, 7.5, 20 gauge. Cool. That's hella good. We're talking like pump. We're talking over under. I had a really nice Browning over under, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna make this my fucking upland gun. This is my ditch chicken, my dove, my quail gun. Great gun. No fun. Damn. You must hate your shoulders. That's a fucking coach gun. Yeah, over under was such a nice weapon. It was, and the cheek weld, the gun lined up so beautifully. I rarely messed with it. So I was like, I want some sport to it. We got a few people in here. We're sitting here talking about fucking hunting guns. Fucking YouTube probably fucking already fucking censored the shit out of me. Ha. LC Smith side by side. Yeah. Nope, not everybody's perfect. Everybody needs Jesus. What's up, clan? How's your week going, brother? Excuse me. I'm gonna do my best this week not to shit on stream. That one last week, I leaned the wrong way and it was fucking. It was. I don't know. Like I pulled a cord. I popped a cord. Whatever the fuck. Yeah, that was bad. So I'm gonna try to. Avoid that at all costs today, but no promises. Blue Box Studios. What's up, dog? How do you get a copy of Lou's book? Well, if you notice here in the chat, there is Chicken Joe. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to follow him on X. You're going to send him a DM with the email address you want to receive that at. If you don't follow him, chances are he's not going to see your DM. We've done this for a hot minute just send me a DM. I never got your DM. You guys are assholes because you told me this, but fucking I sent it and you guys never sent me nothing. So the easy fix was to follow Chicken Joe or Harry, who's not here because he's doing his peasant fucking job today. There's Chicken Joe. And once you follow him, send him a DM with the email address you want it sent to, and he'll get that sent out to you. For those of y'all that aren't tracking, if you don't follow someone and you send them a DM, it pushes that shit into a fucking folder that most people never look at. No, the banks ain't short of shit. You have to ask yourself, with the price drop that we had, where's the money? Where's the money at? Everything's down. Wall Street's down, crypto's down, real estate's down. Fucking Harry, I gotta make fun of him. He ain't here. Harry's down. What do you think is better, leaving mass amounts of profits on cold wallets using stablecoin, or having multiple FDIC insured accounts? The only issue that I can foresee with having multiple accounts is, do you really need it? Because you guys know how much are FDIC accounts insured for? It's 250 grand, right? Are you moving more than 250 grand a year for expenses? I'm not talking about transactions for vehicles, housing, vacations, trips, all that shit. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about basic living expenses. Like, don't worry, Blue Box dog. Yeah, you guys are gonna get there. We had our fucking Joe Biden's ruining the country fucking era. Barack Obama fucking started that shit. So we had like that what was it? 12 years of holy fuck, I'm a peasant. You guys are gonna come through it. Which province are you in? So to get back to that, clan, what I was saying is you have to establish, and like I was telling all these guys over the last few, have a notebook. Go out, buy yourself a dedicated notebook where you're gonna have notes and shit exactly how you're gonna lay shit out, and then it's like brainstorming. When you were in school and you were laying out, you're gonna write a short story or you're gonna get into something. You brainstormed on a fucking separate piece of paperwork, and then you got down exactly how you wanted to do shit. So when you started fucking writing, You can pull right from that and lay it out in order. Well, it's similar with a notebook. You want to decide what do you need, whether it's quarterly, semi-annual, annually for living expenses. And the easy way to do that is what you need semi-annual or annually. Is that over 250 grand a year? It could be. But if it is, then you should probably look at a semi-annual. And what you need semi-annual, is it less than $250,000 a year? Then you could do that. Or quarterly. The less you expose yourself, the less money you have sitting in an FDIC insured account for your day-to-days, the lower your risk is going to be to losing those assets if something were to happen. He said, y'all went to school. Did I miss something? Okay, no, I just missed it on the screen over here. I wish those fucking comments stayed up fucking longer. Yeah, Cat. Everybody wishes the big guy was here and he was doing these, and I was fucking sitting in the background like Chicken Joe right now, smashing people with the fucking bad hammer. However, here we are. He's watching down from above. Yeah, Cindy, there was a bunch of people out there talking about the integration. I need to see something. I need to see something that's a hell of a lot more clear before I can even make a determination on whether integration is on the move. All right, you're in BC, cool. So that's the West Coast, if I remember correctly. You guys are up there above Washington State. Yeah, been hearing a lot about that, man. That sucks because that's beautiful country up there. I mean, maybe get a moving truck and relocate to Alberta. Oh God, who's here? Oh, never mind. Never mind. My brain's catching up. I don't even necessarily think it was a botched surgery. It wasn't necessarily botched. The area that he had his procedure done on is already not a good area to have surgery done on because of the matter of which the job that area takes care of is incessantly fucking dirty, even at its cleanest. So you going down, and it's just what a dude, Varsity Blues dude died from fucking, I don't think it was yesterday, that colorectal fucking cancer. Like, you're already down there where fucking all the waste comes out, and magically, if you contract an infection, it's fucking not good. It's not good. Yeah, the issues are. I was gonna say something stupid right now. I'm not gonna say something stupid. I'm with you, Blue Box. Yeah, just bear with it. There's light at the end of the tunnel as long as you guys hold strong. Something fucking wrong with me. Yep, a lot of us definitely owe Lou a grip because I wouldn't be here without Lou. I wouldn't have done. I mean, I obviously highly successful in the career field that I had selected, and then being humble enough, especially being as successful as I was, to say, hey, you know what? I want to take a step out of my comfort zone shut my fucking mouth, dig in with somebody that knows what the fuck they're talking about, and learn a new skill to be successful where we're at now, it's exponentially beneficial to me and my family for me to be able to earn money as opposed to trading time for dollars in the area that I was risking my safety. Um, so I'm forever grateful for him. So I know a lot of you guys are too. Just a, it's a damn shame he's not here with us, but well, physically not here with us. We've already seen some Lou be tripping out. Lou be tripping out. He'd be like, "Oh my god." Nice. Yeah, popcorn. I always knew that shit was gonna catch up to him. Yeah, you and me both, Brent. Yeah, dude, COVID was a fucking rough time, man. And that was some evil fucking engineered shit. And they fucked a lot of us up with that shit, locking us down, separating us, fucking keeping us away from our families, keeping us away from going to church. That destroyed a lot of people, and like ultimately, I want to see. Sorry, some fucking bit me on the inside of my finger. It itches like a motherfucker. Um, I want to see the numbers, and I think we will down the road of what was the suicide rate during that block for fucking nothing. It was fucking nothing. And the biggest thing that fucking pissed me off, and I saw it right there in the beginning, after that first little block of time, I said, where the fuck is the numbers being reported for people that have the flu? They were gone. Like, magically, it went from fucking this many fucking people per month to fucking zero. Like, gone. Didn't exist anymore. Like, fucking, the half a cough showed up, and the fucking flu took a fucking hiatus. Took a holiday. Said nope. And the entire fucking time, the fucking flu took a fucking hiatus. Wasn't reported. Just pissed me off. Like, really? And then I was kind of fucking concerned about it in the beginning, where I was like, hey, fucking, I don't know nothing about this. This is pretty fucked up. Seeing what I was seeing, and then being on the public sector side and having to still fucking go to work while everybody else is getting shut down. I go, this could be a pretty big fucking deal. Because I know protocols and how you deal with fucking different biohazard incidents and biologicals and some of that deep, dark, evil shit. And I was like, this may be bad. And then I fucking caught it. I caught that shit. And I was like, oh, wow, this is fucked up. I think I'm going to die. This is bad. It wasn't. Dude, I was sick for fucking like a day and a half. Not even like sick. Not even sick. I like, oh, I don't fucking feel good. I got a fever. I fucking crashed. I said, night, 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 night. Crashed for like a day and a half. Slept. Woke up. Didn't have much energy, but didn't feel bad. Couldn't smell shit. Couldn't taste shit. That was it. That was it. That was fucking it. I slept for a fucking day and a half. That was fucking it. My kids had it. They were sick for fucking less than a day. And this is my little ones. My little ones had that shit. They fucking slept for like 6 hours in the middle of the day, and they were fucking good. Like they got shot out of a fucking cannon. Oof. Well, let's create fucking havoc. Ain't no school. We're gonna fucking do school through Zoom. Yeah, the fuck you are. Not with my kids. My kids said, fuck your Zoom. What are you gonna do about it? I don't know if y'all dealt with that anywhere else, but like I had fucking children like all up in my shit 24/7. And oh, it's time to go to school. Sit down here in front of your tablet. I was like, are you fucking retarded? I know my kids are fucking retarded because I'm fucking retarded. But they thought, look, we're gonna get all these kids on fucking Zoom and we're gonna fucking do school via Zoom. Yeah, that was a fucking talk about shit show. But it wasn't shit for me. But I know people that got fucked up real bad by it, and the friends that I did end up losing because of it. It wasn't because like, oh, they caught it and they were down and they were bad and then they fucking died at their house. That's not how it happened. They caught that shit. They were like, fuck, this sucks, and they went to the fucking doctors like you should be able to, and then the hospitals put them on ventilators and fucking cooked them, and that's what fucking killed them. So shitty day. Well, giant hugs from the UK. What's up, big dog? How's it over there across the pond? It's nighttime for y'all. We're middle of the day. Dude, try having a fucking toddler in a fucking mask. That will... Yeah, I did the mask thing for a grand total of about fucking 6 business days. And after that, I said, fuck it. If I die, I die. Yo, I got incordial with it, dude. I walked into businesses and I'd have a Karen fucking scream at me and I would just look her dead in her eye and say, no, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna call the cops. And I said, ha ha ha, the cops are already here, bitch. What now? And she was like, holy shit. Fucking somebody would threaten me and then a deputy would walk into the fucking store and fucking no mask on. I'm like, what's up, dog? Fuck, get the wave? Like, no. The minute we stood up together and said, fuck this, we ain't doing this no more, businesses said, fuck you, we're opening no matter what. Fuck your mask. Fuck your vaccine. Fuck all y'all. I'm gonna live and I'm gonna die how I see fit. They lost control. And fucking it was better off for us, so. It was a lesson learned, though, because we saw all the motherfuckers out in our communities, all the businesses, everybody in our community that complied with that shit. Those are the motherfuckers that are going to be dangerous if some shit goes down. So remember, don't forget none of that shit. I still won't shop anywhere that fucking enforce that bullshit. That fucking, oh, you can't come in here without a mask. Yeah. Like, how the fuck does that work for y'all over there? You guys are an island. How the fuck did half of the Middle East fucking invade your country? It's a fucking island. Like, that should be easy for y'all to be out there for, like, recreational fucking popping of fucking hajis, you know? You guys were in the sandbox with us. There's a bunch of people over there with skill set. Y'all should be able to be out there in the fucking, in the channel. What's up? Dingy companies make you bank. Be out there fucking playing whack-a-mole with fucking hajis. Swim, player, swim! That's fucked up. I told y'all I'm reasonably fucked up. A lace mask. I have one that was made by Oakley, and it had fucking filters on the inside that you could replace. But if you didn't put the filters in, you could fucking look right. It was like mesh. You could look right through it. And it was like, that doesn't count. And I go, the fuck it doesn't. It doesn't say anything about the efficiency. Y'all said it has to be a mask. No shit? Yeah. Well, we saw a bunch of our fucking CBP fucking opening fucking gates and shit for these motherfuckers when Biden was running the shit show. And now we got fucking 20 million or more of these fucking shitheads here. And the issue is, it's not hard to do to come here and do it the right way. But the process is fucking broken. They need to fix it. And if they did, like, we would lose the majority of people that fucking cross illegally because there's no reason to. There's no reason to do it. If they made the fucking process easier, faster, and cheaper, Bring it. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Convincing fucking the people on the right, like, hey, like, more people is not necessarily bad as long as they assimilate. But what we want is them here legally. We want to vet them. We want the background. We want them to be fucking members of society that build the fucking society, not fucking bring it down. And you're also increasing your skilled labor, your fucking tax base. Even though I think that fucking income taxes should be fucking gone. You are right. The bill is off to the Senate, and from what I understand, I think they're sitting at 48 or 49 on the co-sponsors now. Thune is on board, which fucking surprises me. I still don't trust that dude. I don't. I know his brother personally. John Thune's brother used to be my pastor. Him and his wife were at our church for 7-8 years. Good family. John, not so much. Like, I always got a fucking air of entitlement, douchebag, asshole mentality when it came to John. His brother Bob, great people. He'd give you the shirt off his back. John, not so much. John looked like he'd stop if you were in a car wreck and fucking take your wallet from you. Make sure fucking he got fucking big GOV's fucking money out of there before you died. He's sketchy as fuck. I don't like him. I don't like fucking Massey. I think Massey's sketchy as fuck. And the reason that I say that, before y'all fucking jump my shit, Tom Massey was the fucking politician, was the congressman or senator we needed fucking 30, 40 years ago. Unfortunately, now, he's the only one. Or maybe him and Rand Paul. But two of them don't help us. Two of them that want to stand on business does nothing, because the Democrats are already united, don't give a fuck about the rules, and they stand together no matter what. Where some of the shit that these assholes have been voting opposed on, I get why they're voting opposed, but they have to understand that we're like 6 months away from this fucking country being a communist fucking country, because they want to stand on business now, especially Rand Paul, because his dad was fucking an asshole back in the day. What happened to all this bullshit back then? He got fucking laughed out of here. The whole fucking system's fucking corrupt. All of them are fucking corrupt. But at this point, in order to fucking fix a lot of that shit, it's going to take some drastic measures. It's just going to. Standing on fiscal responsibility, and when it comes down to like genuine conservative spending, I agree with that. However, pause for effect, ... I'm not going to absolutely destroy the party that I'm a part of and the administration that I represent and the people that I represent, to stand on that right now, knowing that I'm only helping the communist socialist on the left. And that's the issue that I have with Massey at this point in time. So we'll see. I think he's trying to set himself up for a presidential run in 28, and he's closer to fucking getting his ass primaried. Because a lot of people understand politics in that fucking big picture, as opposed to like where he's at. Like, yes, you look at a lot of the shit that he has voted on. He's voted on that ultra conservative side of it. But when you look at the big picture of what's going on in the scope of fucking geopolitical activities at that point in time, we didn't need him to stand on fucking business at that point. We needed him to fucking get in line, be a team player for fucking a hot minute, so that we could get fucking key legislation through, so that the communist fucking leftists didn't fucking gain ground on us. He's not the dude that's willing to do that. So the French police watch. Oh, I fucking lost that one. The French watch the boats launch. Yeah, go figure. Just remember, all French rifles have only been dropped once. Fucking traitors. Cowards.
Something I want to address. We had someone in the chat, 2039 UR, said, "Man, my mom died. I don't know what I should do. Please help me." And I don't want to overcome that message calling for help.
Who was it?
The guy's handle is 2039 UR.
All right, brother. I'm sorry to hear about your mom passing, dude. What's your name, bro? I'm not gonna call you by some number. It doesn't work like that. Like you got some fucked up YouTube or Instagram or Twitter name. Cool, we're down with that. I'm not gonna call you by a number, bro. That's some fucking Nazi Germany shit. I got to put a name with it. Like I got Brent. I'm not gonna call him 7091, even though I know fucking he was definitely one of the fucking tower guards at fucking Auschwitz. Huh?
Gestapo himself.
Brent's gonna Brent. I get it.
I don't know if he's still here, but the one.
Yeah, I hope he's still here. I'm sorry I didn't see that comment earlier, man, but
Must acknowledge it.
all right, bro. We're a big family here, so we'll dig in with it. Just fucking comment back. Let me know what your name is and what's going on, what happened, and we'll get around to it. Chicken Joe's fucking tracking it now. I didn't see it earlier, so we're gonna move on. Moving on. Sometimes people throw shit in the chat where I don't see it in time to be able to get a comment on it. So when Chicken Joseph screams in here, the fuck is wrong with you, man? The drunken badger. For y'all that can't see that comment, did you hear about the one about the constipated mathematician? He worked it out with a pencil. This fucking guy. Man, that was my fucking train of thought, dog. It just fucking gone.
No.
I can tell you that people in India aren't concerned. No matter what you hear on the news. Just had a friend out from India. Had dinner with him 2 weeks ago. And he's normally over here 5-6 times a year. No, a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
Not concerned at all. Drunken Badger, it's you're welcome for my service. I am less concerned about viruses we are told about because they've done that. I'm more worried about the virus you don't hear a fucking thing about until there's 100,000 people dead from it. If they're keeping it under wraps and telling you ain't got shit to worry about, oh, it's nothing, you definitely got something to worry about. All right. Brent, you don't play for the team that represents the monkey. The monkey. Ah! I can't even fucking do what Lou used to do. The first time he fucking hit me up, he said, hey, dude, are you tracking this monkeypox thing? This shit looks fucking bad, man. I'm seeing photographs. And I was like, hey, look deeper. Not that deep. Don't go that deep, but look deeper. Who got the monkeypox? Let me know what you find out. It wasn't 10 business minutes later. He hits me up and he says, why do they all play for the other team? I was like, you are on the spectrum. He's a little bit retarded. And then he caught it and he was like, oh, I get it. And then he posted that one video where the fucking, was it a dog or a cat or something had that too? Had the monkeypox too, and then the video had the it was like a dog or a cat, and then when the video fucking turned around, it was two dudes. I was fucking crying. I was laughing so hard. Iran is a delicate situation, Blue Box, and it's not delicate because the boss can't go in there and get some shit done. It's delicate because of the other nation that's involved, and I can't really fucking talk too in depth with that by using names of that nation, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Those motherfuckers are evil. And they're hated by like everybody in the fucking region for a reason. Because they fucking, like that kid in school that fucking goes around fucking sticking his finger in your butt at the fucking drinking fountain, doing a bunch of fucking crazy shit, fucking, but he's a little fucking asshole. He's not big, he's a fucking little prick to everybody, but one of his buddies is fucking a big dude. So every time he fucking does something fucking stupid, he goes over there and goes, what are you gonna do about it? Because he's got fucking big dude standing behind him. We're big dude. And at this point, with some files that might have just got released and the uproar with that, that nation might be responsible for everything in its entirety, and it may have been that nation's intelligence services operation. And the powers that be might have been told, here, if you guys release that information and the world cracks us or comes down on us, we're going to exercise the Samson option. And if y'all don't know what the Samson option is, Google that shit. You guys will understand the level of, that's like hundreds of millions of people dead. So the geopolitical politics behind playing that game with those fucks involved, and they're going through their Biden moment right now as well, because the people in that country hate that motherfucker that's running the country. So there's that. When it comes to Iran, I think that can be solved. The fucking real problem that I have with that is we created that problem. And everybody that's not over 20 years old is like, what the fuck are you talking about? We put the Ayatollahs in power in Iran. We put the Ayatollahs in power. So having a regime change over there, it's what it is. He said, no, Jimmy Carter. Well, it's definitely possible, and I think the Iranian people need the change. The Iranian people are going to have to be the change they need. Where we've seen it numerous times. They have the uprisings in the street, and shit looks like, oh, fuck, they got it, and then it just slowly tapers off like they need somebody to push them over the finish line. And for it to be truly successful, I think it would have to be like organic. Well, to understand why the Ayatollahs were installed, you're going to have to do the research and understand who they replaced and why. That shit that is not satisfactory for fucking YouTube. This is not a free platform. This platform will fucking smash my dick hole for it. It all comes back to money, the monetary system. The same fucked up monetary system that your country's a part of with centralized fucking banking. So, when you look at who was running Iran before the Ayatollahs took over, and understand the difference between a Muslim nation and a Arab nation, you understand the difference. And Iran is a Muslim nation at this point. Which we need them to be an Arab nation, like UAE, Saudi, some of the other ones, where you're free to worship who you wish. The Arab nation, you do that, your ass gets fucking thrown off a roof. And I'm not just talking out my ass, Blue Box. I've got almost 30 years in my career field, and a lot of it was street cop shit and dope and deuces and dogs and hookers and blow. Brent likes that. He's gonna comment right now. Watch. But towards the latter half of my career, in like the last 15 years, I went into a lot of the CT stuff, how to avoid shit blowing up and killing a bunch of people, and why certain groups around the world that like children and goats hate us. The belief system behind it. It's not all of them. I'm not going to say that because I have friends that are Muslim and they're fucking great people and they hate those motherfuckers too. So, the blow was no mo. This motherfucker. You can tell he's from Memphis, huh? But that skill set, I draw from that information. I can't release shit that's obviously on that fucking classified side. But I can give you guys an insight of like the culture, the region, who, where, when, what, why, and how when it comes to the historical side of it. The Middle East is not the fucking powder keg it used to be. It's just not. We fucked a lot of that up. We fucked a lot of people up over there. We fucked a lot of people up over there needlessly. But the fact that the majority of the regions are Arab nations and not Muslim nations is very good for stability in that region. If one fucking country in that area would stop fucking pissing everybody off. But neither here nor there. I'm gonna get up for like 10 fucking seconds because I need to blow my fucking nose. I got shit fucking just driving me nuts. Y'all tell Brent he's a goon. He is. He's a fucking hooligan. I'll be right back.
I do.
Better. Oh my god. Brent said blow makes everything better. That's not me, I'm fat. Butter makes everything better. I love butter. Sugar in the bottom. The fuck? What did I do? Looking at that, some more assets in Dubai. Sure, if there's growth, there's long term. Yeah, if you have you been tracking the last couple of lives when we've had Greg on talking about the digital Iraqi dinari? There's a lot of people who've been holding that for fucking almost a decade. There's money to be made. Dubai is definitely a great place to do business. However, do not fuck up in Dubai. You definitely need to know the customs and the courtesies. You definitely need to know who is who in that zoo. Because if you go over there and you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you don't know who the fuck is who, you can step on your dick with golf spikes on very, very, very fucking quickly. Yeah, the Iraqi dinar is something definitely to look at if you've ever played in that currency realm. There's supposed to be some cool shit. It's nothing that I would go fucking heavy and hard into with a majority stake of my assets, but it's definitely one of those that should see a decent climb, a decent amount of money to make. But business in Dubai, it's a good place to do business, especially if you're in digital financial technologies, crypto space, and stuff like that. I'm late. Damn, why you gotta announce it, bro? We wouldn't even have known you showed up late. Been like that kid that came in half asleep, freaking pecker hanging out. Just snuck into the class, slipped into the chair like he'd been there the whole time.
You can leave all you want as long as I'm not dead.
Damn, that's fucked up. act like a fool, get treated like one. That's legit. It's even worse than that. As a foreigner in Dubai, if you know the customs and the courtesies and you fuck up, they'll cut you a little bit of slack. If you know who's who in the zoo, you show respect where it's needed. But if you go over there and you act like some fucking asshole foreigner, completely disregard their customs and courtesies, and show your ass, they're gonna snatch your passport. You're gonna fucking disappear. You're gonna disappear into a fucking. It's a bad spot. You always hear about people disappearing into Mexican jails. Fuck up in Dubai. Fuck up in Dubai.
That is a sick one today.
Which one? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Legit. You cannot go into an Arab or a Muslim nation with that bullshit that you're talking about. I won't say it because they'll fuck my channel. That's an Arab nation. Kick them out. That's an Arab nation will kick you out. A Muslim nation throws your ass off a fucking roof. They are having zero to do with that bullshit. They want none of that around their fucking kids. They want none of that around their people. I get it. They see what's going on. We just had another one up there in your neck of the woods, man. That's bullshit. And fucking more kids fucking in a school. Guess who the suspect is? Once again, like we've been fucking pushing it out for almost 10 years. Like why the fuck is every one of these fucking incidents involve the same fucking people and the same mental illness for the same fucking reasons? Everybody wants, oh no, it's the tool's fault. It's the tool's fault. It's definitely not the person that wanted to fucking lop off shit and fucking. They always got the same fucking psychosis ass look on their fucking face. Like, I could sit my weapon on a fucking table in my house and leave it in the exact same spot for 10 fucking years and it ain't never gonna hurt nobody. Fucking leave one of those fucking people in the house with some young kids and see how quick fucking you got victims. I'm surprised fucking the Drunken Badger got away with that shit. Probably because that's one of their little fucking hashtags to support that shit.
Now you're gonna start getting their people in here.
Yeah. Hey, dickhead. Those motherfuckers start showing up in here. We're gonna have fucking conversations. Like, oh my god, we're having a rally online. Let's go. Hey, somebody cut that motherfucker off. He's the Drunken Badger is not allowed to drop fucking hashtags in my fucking lives anymore. Chinese teacher took their cloud. Like, that was fucking great, bro. If y'all aren't reading that was fucking great. Yeah, Blue Box, that was a tragedy, man. Every time it happens here, it's a tragedy too. But it just blows my mind that we've identified like the mental health side of it, and nobody on the left is willing to accept that that's a mental health crisis because they think it's legitimate. They fucking have legitimately lost their minds.
Aren't guns hard to get there too? Isn't it like a whole super process? Isn't it supposed to keep the guns out of the criminals?
Hey, Blue Box. Chicken Joe just said, aren't guns hard to get there? Canadians have almost no rights to owning firearms. The process they have to go through. And to be able to narrow it down for you, because this blew my mind, and not a lot of you probably know this. I know some Canadian cops, because I've been doing this a long fucking time. And when they told me that when they're not working, they can't carry guns, I lost my fucking mind. No guns off duty. They got their gun. When they leave the station, they hang their shit up, and fucking they can't carry guns off duty. I was like, okay. Nope. Now I understand why y'all are so polite. Even the cops got to be polite because when they get off duty, ain't nobody gonna hold back. They're gonna fucking, I'm gonna whoop your ass. You ain't got a gun now, bitch. Yeah, blue box. Um, sounds like a crime, don't it? You know, the whole fucking science thing behind biology, and I'm not gonna get you in trouble. You're square, bro. That's all we need is some asshole on here, some fucking asshole hater fucking wants to jump in and fucking start reporting you out. That's not what I'm here about. And I've got plenty of gay friends. I'm not anti-gay. I'm not homophobic in any way, shape, or form. My gay friends hate what those people have fucking done.
Yep.
Those people have hijacked the gay sector of society that had worked hard to establish what they had as legitimate. Like they just want to fucking work. They want to fucking live how they want to live. I got no issues with it. It doesn't affect me. Like my morality is not theirs. I can't hold somebody accountable to my moral standards if they don't claim to believe what I believe. Now you show up at my church and sit next to me and tell me, oh yeah, you know, I'm a member here and yeah, you know, this is my life partner. We may have another conversation because now you're claiming to believe what I believe, and there's standards to that. Now you're up there in BC. Are you near Vancouver, or are you further north, or? Dude, you guys aren't far off from Alberta. Alberta is fucking losing their fucking minds. Yeah. See, and Vancouver's fucking gorgeous, but I've heard the same thing multiple times, what you just said. And I've got friends, I've got Native American friends in Alberta that are like, what the fuck is going on, man? Like, that's their land to begin with, but the fact that the majority of like the population is conservative, yet everything gets fucking hijacked. That's similar to what we've dealt with here in California, and we're about to remedy it. I don't know if y'all are fucking tracking that shit. I told you guys just over a year ago that there's a huge investigation going on in California regarding a certain dipshit that's the governor and wants to run for fucking president. Y'all think Minnesota and the fraud in Minnesota was bad? Hold on to your ass cheeks, folks, because when this shit fucking comes out here in the next couple of weeks, y'all are gonna lose your minds. But to what you were saying, like, you know, it's a bunch of conservatives, like the majority of fucking California. The majority, with the exception of LA and parts of Hollywood, San Francisco. Like the rest of the state is pretty much conservative. And I had somebody call me out on it. So, oh, no, you guys got all the fucking Mexicans there, and they're all liberals too. Bullshit! They are not liberals. Most of the Hispanic population in SoCal will trend that way, but in reality, when you look at their belief system, what they believe, most of them are Catholic. And their belief system, what the path they see the Democrat Party going down, and embracing what the evil shit they've been embracing, like none of them are on board. There's a bunch of Latino pages, influencers, politicians here in SoCal now that are bringing everybody back into the fold because we believe the same fucking thing. What were those arrests for in Russia, though? I can show you right now The arrests in Russia were different than the arrests in the UK. All right, Drunken Badger. If you're on later, man, we'll be on X for that space at 4 p.m. You guys want to stop by? We'll get you guys some mics. Have a good time. There's really nothing late and breaking in fucking the news today. We got a few people in here, but nobody's really fucking concerned at this point. We're still at that fucking that fucking hold and shut up fucking phase. I was having a conversation yesterday about and it was with one of my adult sons, but one of my younger adult sons, about how the media and others would have you believe that Russia is like the Americans' mortal fucking enemies. And the more and more I see like the complete narrative being bullshit that they've been spinning to us, I question everything. Like how much of that's true. And when I look at how the Russian people and Putin line up with like belief systems and otherwise, I'm not seeing them as being an enemy. And I would not be surprised if in the not so distant future, Russia and the US are allies, which is not a bad thing. If fucking China didn't have a communist system in place, there's no hate in bringing them on board as well, but with that fucking system they have and governance and their people hating them the way that they do, it's real hard to get around that. Now everybody says, oh, Putin's done evil shit. He's done this, he's done that. Okay. Says who? Says who? Oh, what about Ukraine? What about Ukraine? Oh, what about Ukraine? Everything you believe about Ukraine is bullshit. What they told you, why it's fucking Putin's evil, he just invaded the Ukraine. No, fucking Ukraine was killing Russian Christians along the eastern border, and they were told to stop that shit. Stop that shit or we're going to fuck you up. And they didn't. Hence Putin going in there, fucking their world up. Yep. See, Justin pushed it out there. There's been some evil shit going on which fucking forced Putin's hand. The media and some politicians on both sides of the aisle will tell you that fucking Ukraine has held Russia off. I don't believe so. I believe that Putin has had some restraint in the manner in which he stopped what he intended to stop. And it'll be real interesting to see the truth finally come out as to everything that's occurred and why. Because now that we can move information at speed and they can't lie to us, tell us their bullshit, we're finding out more and more that maybe decades, maybe 50, 60 years, 70 years we've been lied to. Blue, you are not fucking far off, brother. I would tell you, find a job to do what you got to do until this goes. Find a job to be able to fucking pay those little bills, be able to keep that stack you got from getting smaller, maybe make that stack a little bit bigger. We don't have long to go. We're waiting on clarity. We're waiting on clarity, and I still stand on the fact that the boss said he wants it signed by March 1st. They're playing games over stablecoin yield. Here's the issue. Stablecoin yield, they're trying to make corrections in the Clarity Act for stuff that they wanted in Genius that was already passed. Clarity has zero to do with stablecoin yields. They want corrections to the previous bill that was passed in this one. We are a lot closer than most the media will lead you to believe. Everybody's set up with it in their back office, ready to go live with this. As soon as we can get the laws in place, this shit is fucking off to the races. I don't recommend banks for staking. I can't do that. If I tell you XYB Bank is going to be the one to stake and you put your money there and you get fucked up, I'm liable. Can't give financial advice. I can tell you that custody is everything. So you hold custody, cold wallet, secure it properly in a Faraday bag, put it in a fucking safe, bury it in the ground, surround it with fucking barbed wire, whatever you got to do. Move those coins into whatever you need to create liquidity, whether you're staking it and taking a loan against it, you're putting it into an LLC and then borrowing money against that from yourself. There's tons of ways to do it. I don't know exactly how Canada works with that shit, but I know here in the US there's a bunch of ways that you can go around it. Sheila, ballot still fucking good as far as I would know. Other people here in the chat may be able to provide further intelligence in on that. I'm not a user of that. I am still a strong user of Ledger and their products. I do not use their vault. I don't, because I believe in self-custody, so I keep mine. But there's other products out there that are good as well. You just have to do your research, and then you got to talk to other people who have used it, because you want something that's going to be easy to interface when you need transactions, but not easy to interface if you're a hacker trying to steal some shit. Like I said last week, you guys should not have anything fucking stored or staged on an exchange unless you are planning on working with it within fucking that 7 to 10 day fucking window. You guys are going to do some shit with it, you're going to liquidate it, you're going to move it into different positions, you can have it on an exchange. But if you're not going to be working with it within that 7 to 10 day range, get that shit the fuck off the exchanges. Put it into a cold wallet. Yep, see, that's another option fucking Clan's throwing out there. Non-Bluetooth. I do use a Bluetooth option, but it's because fucking I like the availability to move with some more speed without having to fucking connect wires and all kinds of shit. But I've taken steps on the cybersecurity side of it to protect myself. There's a lot of exciting shit happening, and you see different posts coming out from Brad and David Schwartz and some other individuals involved in the administration about little shit that's moving. And it's a lot of stuff I think falls on deaf ears because most people don't understand how that bolsters what they're about to do with moving into the financial system. But dude, the hackers is a big deal, bro. The hackers is a big deal. Somebody's always looking to take what you got. Whether it's information, fucking money, whatever. Something fucking Lou and I were talking about years ago. And I had put him on it with Elon and X Money. Now that's finally coming to fruition. Elon's platform and what he's got coming is going to be like that Facebook marketplace on steroids. He's saying they have no plans on releasing a fucking Tesla or their own phone, but I have different intelligence. So publicly, Elon's like, no, hell no, we ain't doing that. Unless he worked out some kind of back fucking channel deal with the big manufacturers. Or there's another manufacturer coming up with a safe phone. That's definitely been on the radar for a while. There's good stories behind everything, Dave. And with Lou, they're all good. What I can tell you guys about Lou is you guys saw the online version of Lou, and most people have like that persona. They have that mask, like, hey, this is me. I'm fucking this way. Da, 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 I'm this guy. I fucking act. Um, and him and I got along so well because I'm the same fucking incorrigible asshole off this camera that I am on. And not only is Lou the same, but he's worse. Lou had somewhat filtered himself for YouTube and other social media, where, like, the unfiltered Lou, I would have you guys fucking rolling. Yeah, I don't know, Skinny. Cuba is about to fucking completely fucking collapse. Venezuela is like one stupid fucking decision away from fucking complete annihilation and not being a country anymore. So, um, we'll see. Venezuela's playing ball right now and keeping themselves afloat. If they hold to the deal and they let all the corporate fucking oil companies come in and get that oil out of the ground and make that country fucking solvent again, I think you're going to be in a good spot. But they didn't end up with Maduro by mistake. Now, for you guys to understand Elon has like his brain works in like decades. Elon's thinking like not like a decade ahead. He's thinking like 2 decades ahead. I think the system's already way past testing. I think they've already ran pressure tests on it. They've already ran the friction tests to see exactly fucking what it can take as like far as the speed per second, not like the overall duration because we'd obviously see that, but they can pressure test in the smaller fucking increments, and everything's set up. The banks have already got the technology. They're ready to go. We're waiting on that law. CBDCs will never be a thing in the States. It just won't. It's not going to happen. The president already has an executive order prohibiting CBDCs, and that will become law in the not so distant future. And for everybody to understand the difference between using a digital currency and a CBDC is controlled by the banks, where a digital currency is not. CBDCs are connected to like a social credit score. You say the wrong thing on YouTube, X, Instagram, wherever, they can fucking shut your money off. That's not how the system is fucking wired. It's not how it's set up. There may be other countries that are going to utilize that. This country will not, with at least the current leadership. I cannot vouch for leadership down the road. But if we can get that CBDC or the anti-CBDC executive order into law, we can solidify it. I know the banks want it, but at this point, the banks are leveraging for a seat at the table, not sitting at the head of the table telling people when and where they can sit. I know that our big banks have offices abroad in multiple other countries, and they've already been utilizing some of the chain system outside of the U.S. jurisdiction, testing their back office systems. So, and in reality, running the Swift system as we're running now, and then worldwide with the Swift system, everybody's already bought in. They understand the old system is fucking slow and broken and expensive. So they have the technology already in place to put everything on chain, and that's good for them. It's good for their business to be able to move at speed. The issue is they can't make money off our money because there's no delay in transaction. That's how banks make money right now. And then with self custody and you're only fucking utilizing whatever you need, it takes the banks fucking completely out of the loop because they have, say you're only putting fucking 25, 30 grand, 50 grand in your account per quarter because that's what you need for cost of living. Yeah, they can make some off of it because it's sitting there, but for the most part, if you're making transactions at fucking speed, there's no delay in going from your point of sale purchase to clearing the transaction with the business, where they can make fucking pennies on the dollars, which leads to hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars in profits, because that's how they've done business for so long. Asteroid mine. The moon's fucking happening. There is a reason why we're sending shit to the moon. They discovered some shit on the moon that is a renewable fucking energy source. I can't even say it's not renewable. It's an energy source that exceeds nuclear power without any of the fucking waste of nuclear power. Life Man 27. Oh my God. You want to start a different conversation here? So his question is, how do you train today's cops without losing it? My buddy had a trainee call his mom to speak to him about hurting her son's, the trainee's feelings. Oh God. Hey, I'll put it to you this way. In my agency, if a trainee did that, like, you're probably not going to have a job. In today's day and age, I would like to think that management can weed out a lot of these candidates through the interview and the background process for the entitlement children. But they don't get all of them. And then we're hoping that the academy can then identify these little fuckheads and eliminate them in the training process. But they don't get all of them. So when you get these kids back from the academy and they're getting into a car with a fucking salty ass cop, life changes. And I can tell you, being that young kid, learning life at speed and then being in a car with guys with 15, 17, 18, 20 years as they were my FTOs, I was fortunate enough that my dad had taught me early on, shut your fucking mouth. You cannot learn shit if your fucking mouth is open. You want to be part of that fucking team? Shut your fucking mouth. Those are the dudes that been there. Those are the dudes that paid their dues. They paid it with blood, sweat, and tears. They've been through shit, done shit, seen shit that you haven't seen yet. Listen to what they tell you. That's how you fucking survive. A lot of these kids are not prepared for it. I can tell you that I had 8 years in a training role as a corporal. And I ran into, I'd say probably 40 plus % of the trainees that came through my car didn't make it after they understood that speed of violence is an art form. And you have to master it to master yourself. And in a career field where you can go from shooting the shit, dealing with everyday little stupid bullshit, like mail theft calls, fucking somebody backed into my car, to this dude's fucking on something and wants to fucking eliminate the fucking world from the planetary system and having to fight for your life, most of them don't make it. I can tell you I had numerous trainees after a shift where we had to be very violent very quickly and then transition from being that speed of violence into that fucking social worker on the very next call and have compassion for someone. They couldn't make that transition. They couldn't wrap their head around how you can live in that workspace to be able to do that, and they ended up coming in the next day and putting their badge on the desk. Invested a year of their life getting hired, another 6 months of it going through an academy. Fucking, now they're in the FTO process. It's anywhere from 12 to 18 weeks, where you're showing all the senior guys that you deserve to be there. You belong there. You can fit on that team, and you're not going to get yourself or one of them killed. A lot of them have made the good choice to take that shit off and say, hey, this isn't for me. I'll go be a firefighter. Which has fucking a completely different set of fucking issues that a lot of the fucking smoke eaters fucking deal with. And a lot of that is some of the stuff we deal with, but from a different angle. So. Skinny says, why is crypto so volatile? Shall we go down this road again? So during the years of the scamdemic, a bunch of evil fucking money, a bunch of evil motherfuckers took that evil money that they were getting from the overnight window, which was our fucking money, because they couldn't maintain business because nothing's open. We need help. And they took that fucking federal fucking money from the overnight window, took that shit to help their business, and pushed that shit into certain crypto fucking positions, which nobody can see. It's not fucking tracked. Unless a company discloses, like, we hold this much of that, you don't know. So with all that fucking deep, dark money that happens to be ours, but was ill-gotten gains because they definitely didn't need it to survive, and they bullshitted fucking everybody to make them think that they needed it. Now I have this huge fucking position in whatever fucking coin. I'm not gonna fucking throw no names out there, but y'all know which fucking coin I'm talking about. At some point in time, like when a certain list comes out and it's fucking tied to a certain coin, and everybody says, oh, fuck that, we're getting our money out before fucking everybody else does, or there might be regulations coming out against it because of the nature in which it was used, you see fucking the volatility swings that we've been seeing because that deep, dark money's been fucking caught up in those coins and sheltered in those coins for such a long time. All the regulations that they're talking about passing, being able to keep crypto away from organized crime, money laundering, so on and so forth. There's a reason that they're using those terms in those meetings, because let's face it, a lot of these corrupt ass fuckers are tied in with these politicians, and they know exactly where that money's at and what it's being and how it's being used. What's up, Sean? Good to see you there, buddy. The House and Senate will strip interest yield from institutional crypto. I don't know, bro. That was Nerdy Biz Guy. He said, do you think the House and Senate will strip out the interest yield from institutional crypto? I know that the broker side and some of the banks want a regulation on the stablecoin yield. That is not this bill. That was Genius. Genius put out the fucking stablecoin fucking regulations. That needs to be addressed on that side, whether they're going to make amendments or whatever it may be. So they're trying to backdoor some of the stablecoin yield into Clarity, or at least that's what they're saying. And being that a certain exchange is now tied in with fucking Epstein and all his bullshit because he wanted the quid quo fucking pro. It was the initial Epstein was the initial investor. There may be a reason to cause the delay in this because they definitely do not want this new financial system going down in the way in which it's going to. The evil fucks that have suppressed XRP for a decade were tied to Epstein and whoever's behind them. And everybody knows the money that's behind them because we can't talk about them. The banks don't want it because they lose complete control over assholes like you and me. Conscripted. Blue Box said, I have a 20-year-old cousin in the U.S. and he is scared that he'll be conscripted to war as it is mandatory for young men. Here, it's not mandatory. You have to register for the draft, but we haven't had a draft since Vietnam. And the good thing about our country, specifically fucking dudes like me, is there is never a scarcity of big corn-fed fucking boys that are willing to fucking volunteer to fucking throw that pack on, sling that rifle, and fucking go put some warheads on foreheads. It would take a pretty fucking devastating attack to reinstitute a fucking draft here in the U.S. I wouldn't worry about it. Obviously, if you are a fucking military-age male in the U.S., the draft's there for a reason. However, it shouldn't be needed. If we got fucking attacked by someone and we needed fucking people, we shouldn't have to fucking institute the draft. Every man that can hold a fucking gun and he's a fucking able-bodied male should be fucking volunteering for that shit. Like after 9/11, we had the biggest fucking push in recruitment ever, and these recruiters didn't have to do a fucking thing for it. We won't get into the inner workings behind 9/11 and all that bullshit, because I'll definitely get clipped here. There's Mojo. There's Mojo. What's up, Moj? He says, what do you think does XRP reach a fixed price or will always fluctuate with friction? I think XRP is going to be at a high number, but there will be some movement in a realm at that high number. It's not a stable coin. It's not designed to be a stable coin. However, the parties, the individuals that be governments, institutions, banks, so on and so forth, this coin was designed to move their transactions at speed. In order to do that, you're going to have that high number, but there will always be some fluctuation within a friction point. Now, is it $10,000 a tick? Could be. It depends on what the fucking price is at. You have XRP sitting at $250,000. You could see fucking $10,000 to a $50,000 fluctuation depending on fucking friction and movement. That's not a lot when you're rolling at that. Like, we're all looking at Bitcoin right now, and you see the fucking price fluctuations with them, and they drop like 10 grand. You're like, oh, that's huge. It's not fucking huge. It's like fucking 6-8%. Where we lose 6 or 8% on XRP, it's a fucking big move for us. So at the higher numbers, you'll see higher fluctuations at that price point, but it's nothing that's detrimental to us. The only time it would really matter is if you're gonna fucking transition from that coin to a stable coin cold wallet to be able to go over to a financial institution. No. Skinny Whale said, will the value of XRP be decided by all countries that will be using it? Absolutely not. I would venture to say the IMF and the BIS, the Bank of International Settlements, and the International Monetary Fund will have some input into it, but ultimately it's going to be dictated by the nation in which the companies, institutions, organizations, government fucking arms use the most of it. Because you got a country that's only putting fucking, say, 500-600 billion through a day, as opposed to a country that's putting 2 or 3 trillion through a day. It's not going to be equal. It's going to be whoever's pushing more of more transactions at speed, the larger amount of transactions at speed that are going to dictate more of that price. And I don't even think it's one country saying the price should be this. I think it's going to be the amount of volume that they're pushing through for those transactions will dictate where that price is at. Obviously, BIS, MIF, they're probably, or IMF, are definitely going to have that realm or that region in which the system is going to function best for the world. But it's not like we're setting it at this. It's going to be like, hey guys, this is where we're going to get the best utilization in this system. So we need to hit that or exceed it. What else y'all got? Where's Brent? Dude off eating a sandwich somewhere? Fucking got himself a cinnamon roll. I do got Chicken Joe here with me. He will be here for this one. He will probably just be listening later today. We do not have Harry right now. He will be on later. He'll be assuming Chicken Joe's role, so you guys can fuck with Harry. See, look, this motherfucker. How did I know this motherfucker was eating a sandwich? Why? Because I like sandwiches. What kind of sandwich you got, Brent? But please fuck with Harry later if you guys are going to be on the X space. He is family to me, just like Chicken Joe's my son. Harry is like my retarded adopted son.
We think we're all retarded.
Yeah, and doodly, Chicken Joe says we're all fucking retarded. I get it. We're all on the spectrum in some way, shape, or form. I get it.
I'm diagnosed.
If you could relive the best moment of your life so far, what would it be? I would say being a dad. Being a dad. Not only like the birth of all my kids, but the fucking overwhelming responsibility of, hey, if I fuck this up, like there's going to be a little fucked up version of me running around. And I have a bunch of little fucked up versions of me running around. But I'm very proud of everything that my kids have done. Watching them go from fucking little crotch goblins to like fucking savages, it's amazing. So that'd probably be the best point of my life. I could make fucking a grip of cash that has zero fucking impact on how my life's going. My life is outside of money, position, status, finance, accomplishments at work. Because I've been very accomplished in just about everything that I've done. Because my dad gave me a work ethic when I was very young. He said, you can fucking do shit or you can fucking do shit right. If you just do shit, you're going to end up having to do shit multiple times in order to do it right. So just fucking do it right the first time. So I've been successful with just about everything that I've ever undertaken. I hate fucking losing. Not like I mildly dislike fucking losing. I'm very fucking competitive and I hate fucking losing. No matter what I'm doing. Chicken Joe is fucking... So, Brent's message was fucking up for review, and he said, mine's doing blow and diving into a bed full of women. Best of luck to you, sir. Okay, I gotta get the chat back up where I had it. Money for me is not, it's not a feather in my cap. I came, my background, I came from the Midwest, a farming family. And we had like 30,000 acres. Like my great grandfather, big into corn and soy eventually. And before corporate farming fucking took over, like I grew up in an environment where my great grandfather had stacks of cash. It was never something where it was like, ooh. Like some of y'all walked into a room and saw fucking $500,000 sitting on a table, you'd be like, oh my God, where like for like harvest season for us or you know, we're going out and getting equipment or I watched my great grandfather walk into a dealership and buy a combine for $500,000 with cash. Fucking leather bag walked in. Because that's how he fucking did business. He always had like 10 grand in his pocket. Why? And everybody's like, oh yeah, well that's not feasible. Well, he never knew when he was gonna have to fucking fire someone and fucking pay him out right there. Or he was gonna have to have somebody come out to fix some equipment and it could cost fucking 2,500, 3 grand, 5 grand, where the guy needed the cash right now. Like, hey, I gotta get parts, this is what needs to be replaced, and he always had the cash. So money is not a feather in my cap. Money for me is freedom. I don't give a fuck what it can buy. I don't care what shit costs. And a lot of people get spun around the axle on, you know, well, this costs that, and this costs that, and I got this and it costs this much. Well, I don't give a fuck what it costs. If it's something you want because you want it, who gives a fuck what it costs? Get it fucking done. But if you're buying shit just because it's expensive, because you want to be able to walk out and fucking ball, you know, fucking life's gonna be rough. We were just outside, well, probably an hour outside of Cedar Rapids. So I miss the Midwest. I fucking don't miss the tornadoes. However, I traded the tornadoes for fucking earthquakes out here. Earthquakes are a little bit fucking less fucking terrifying. I miss the seasons. I miss the fucking culture. I miss the fact that nobody locked their fucking doors. It's just, hell yes. Hell yes. Beautiful town, isn't it? When I was growing up, my grandparents and my great-grandparents went to a little Catholic church there, and it got destroyed by one of the fucking tornadoes that came through. But my great-grandfather's still buried there in Cedar Rapids to this day. We put him in the ground in February of 97. It was cold as fuck. That was one of the first times I had been back there during a winter since we had moved out west in 90. Oh, he was a crotchety old man, but I loved him. Like, there wasn't a lot of, even within the family, there wasn't a lot of people he talked to. He loved me. He talked to me all the time. My mom got butthurt about it. Like, he never talks to me like that, but he talks to you. And I told her finally, I was like, it's because he didn't like you. That's okay. You can be family and not like someone, you know. He just didn't like you. He was the very first man in my life to smack me off the fucking back of a horse because fucking I was like 10. Big old fat fucking hog nut of fucking Levi Garrett because I thought I was going to be like the rest of the guys out there. I spit and it went down the horse's fucking front shoulder. My great grandfather saw that, and I have no idea how he saw it. He had that old man eagle eye going on. Yeah, I was 10 years old. It was Levi Garrett. I get it. You know, we ain't got to fucking bring up fucking old shit while a 10-year-old was fucking ripping on some Levi Garrett. There was Redman too. Levi Garrett was good. Anyhow, he saw me spit on this fucking horse from God knows where, came up behind me, slow and methodical, and smacked me with the hand of God across the back of my head. And I came off that horse so fucking fast, face down in fucking a fucking sticky ass soil. And he said, boy, you ever fucking spit on that animal again, I swear to God, I will knock you back so far you will see the fucking resurrection of Christ. Get your ass up and get back on that fucking horse. That horse is worth more than you at this point in time. He does more work than you. And I'll never forget it. Just learn and respect, you know. I also kicked his ass at cars one time and he fucking smacked me across my face because I was disrespectful. Don't ever disrespect a man when you're playing cards. You get your ass killed for that, boy. I was like, damn, that's my great granddaddy right there. Smacked me in my mouth. That's why when I tell people now, like, you wouldn't say that shit to my face. Fucking a lot more people these days need to get smacked in their fucking mouth. When I say some shit, especially in person, I won't say anything on here I won't say to somebody's face. When I say some shit, I know damn well there's consequences for my actions. And I'm prepared to fucking throw thunder and lightning. I'm prepared to give that right hand to fellowship if I'm going to say some stupid shit. But that's how I was raised. A lot of these fucking kids now, they weren't raised that way. They be running their mouth reckless. The minute you put your hands on them, they pull that fucking victim card out and it's all bad. It's all bad. Looking for fucking their safe space, want their mommy's titty. Different times. Those of us from the Midwest, we were just raised differently, I guess. I also got fucking, how do I say this without fuck it. Me and one of my second cousins, which was much older, we traunched through the fucking fields over to one of the neighbor's property because they had peach trees, and we tactically acquired a bunch of peaches. And let's just say my cousin, who was like 15 at the time, was much quicker than me. And when the neighbor done found out, I caught a 12 gauge shotgun shell full of rock salt all up my backside, back of my legs, thighs, ass cheeks. It hurt like a son of a bitch. And I had to make that slow fucking walk, like a mile and a half back to the farmhouse. Well, you know damn well that phone call had already been made. Like, hey, caught your boys over here stealing some peaches. I done hit one with some rock salt. He coming back doing the walk of shame. Let's just say when I got back, my grandmother already had a fucking bathtub ready. Not only did I get my ass whooped, when I got back to the porch, go get a switch off the tree, boy. It best not break or I'll make you get another one. I had to sit in that fucking lukewarm bath fucking water and dissolve all that rock salt. Probably the last time I ever took something. Agricultural technology. They got school for that? Sweet Jesus, Blue Box. I didn't know they had school for that. You know what my school for that was? Fucking get your ass out there in the field, boy. Learn yourself something. Find the oldest dude out there. Fucking pick his brain. Watch what he does. And I can still plant shit to this day. Know how to turn soil. Know how to take different chemicals to make that soil fertile again. Know that you got to have fucking times off in between your different harvest sessions. You got to let fucking soil rest. Like, that was all shit that I learned, like, out there in the field. I didn't learn that. But it's cool they actually have some kind of schooling for it. Hopefully it's fucking worth it. Yeah, you said Tesla bots picking vegetables. That'd be the day. Well, shit, back when we still had our farm, that was how all the college kids there in for both Iowa State and University of Iowa, that's how they all made their money. That's how they paid for school. That was their during harvest season. All the different farms, they all needed fucking people to come out and pick, and they all got paid well. They all got paid well. They could pay their college tuition. They would come out for the harvest season, and it was long days. It was 16, 18 hours a day, but they all made their money. Then the commercial farmers came in and started buying everything up and kind of fucked everything up. Yeah, Blue, I get you, bro. I don't think it's a shortage of farmers necessarily. I think it's the fact that we outsourced a lot of shit we probably shouldn't have, and we're dealing with it on this side of the snow line when it comes to manufacturing. We offshored a bunch of our manufacturing. We offshored a bunch of our fucking farming, vegetables, fucking fruit, shit like that. There's still some of it here. We still have a good sizable amount of it, but not necessarily what we should. I can't say it's a lost art form. It's not lost. It just needs to be revived. It's fucking on the table right now with fucking paddles. Right here. Well, folks, code red for life. Did you just get here, bro? You just rolled up in like the last 10 minutes? Okay. I was trying to decide, like, am I going to yell at this dude? Or... Okay, Uphold is a great place to fucking purchase. Great place to purchase. They got a vault. It's there's nothing wrong with them. They are a fucking Ripple partner. However, Uphold is an exchange. If you're not actively working with those coins, move them off the exchange to a cold wallet for your personal custody. If it's some kind of cold wallet, it's like, oh, we hold it for you, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Fuck them. Fuck them. You want your keys, you want your crypto off that fucking exchange in your cold wallet, secured in your greedy, grubby little fucking freedom-loving hands. Well, Blue, that may come out. That may come out in the future because I know what that is. So, we shall see. That may be the XRP victory song. We debated on what it should be. I'll just put it to you that way. He won. He won. It's not even me. He won. Lost Bitcoin when it updated. I've heard some shit like that before. Hopefully he contacted them because that should not be a thing. That should definitely not be a thing. Especially when you secure your keys. I have had zero issues with Ledger and I've used them for 5 years, maybe more. Yeah, no problem, Blue. It's one of those things that when we went down this path, it was always stated that we were in this until the fucking end. So, here you are. Crazy there. Dude, this guy done brought up a bad word in my chat. Hey, Crazy Vid, we do not use fucking profanity in this chat. I'm just playing. I don't even know like one song that dude's made. Like no shit talk. Like just not my cup of tea. And I listen to a lot of Latin music.
That'd be Justin Timberlake.
That's definitely not Justin Timberlake. It could be though. Maybe Bye Bye Bye. Or that's a Britney Spears song, isn't it? No, it's a Timberlake song. Who knows? Whatever. He said, I speak Spanish and I need closed caption. See, and he's from Puerto Rico too. That motherfucker, I don't even know if that qualifies. And I say that because Lou's Puerto Rican, and the first time I tried to give that dude spicy food, he done lost his shit. He said, I am not that kind of fucking brown. I was like, fuck is wrong with you? How you speak Spanish? You don't be liking fucking spicy food. The hotter the better, baby. Nope. Something about being Latino and not fucking liking spicy food. That's like sacrilegious. That's like saying, I'm an American, but I don't like bacon. That shit is un-American. That you are a fucking terrorist if you are a fucking American and you do not like bacon. That is some fucking straight terrorist bullshit right there. I'm going to call it now. If you're Hispanic and you do not like you're Latino, you do not like spicy food, like, you need to turn in your card. Because that is some fucking unholy shit. Blue, you definitely belong here. Because guess what? The people that aren't interested and don't understand what you're talking about when you're out talking to people, they're not meant for it. You're meant to be here right now. You are meant to be in this chat. You are meant to be in this family from the beginning.
God wills it.
Yeah, like Chicken Joe just said, God wills it. There's cool shit coming on the back end of this. We're gonna do some cool shit for our communities, not just a community, our communities, because we're gonna be leveraged in a position to be able to fucking put pressure and influence and money in certain places to be able to make our communities better. Because each and every one of us makes our individual communities better. Where we live in general, no matter what country, gets better because of it. So you're in the right place, bro. Giant hugs, man. I'm glad you're here. I heard that about Cubans. I don't know too many Cubans though. Hey man, if fucking spicy is a Mexican thing, man, I am all about that shit. All about. I'm not like down. I'm not into that Thai fucking spicy. That Thai spicy dump. No, that you definitely be having some bad afternoons and evenings. You be getting into that Thai bullshit. I'm just saying. What's up, Rocky? I thought that was you. I like some Cuban food, but like, cool. Now I know a Cuban. Skinny Will said, I'm a Cuban. Hey, why you fronting with that hair? You be Cuban, you got blonde hair? What does DJ call it? Code changing? For those of y'all that don't know what it is, fucking look it up. It's a fucking joke. Not a dick, don't take it so hard. It's gray hair? You do not look that old. Shut your mouth. No fucking way. Like, you gave yourself gray hair, or like Mother Nature said, fuck you, you're gray. Because I got like a whole lot of fuck you going on. Like this is a fuck you, you're old, and then all the gray in the sides, and then when I grow my beard out, like it's gray, but that's like a fuck you. Guess what? You can't do fucking thing about it. 59. Sweet fucking Jesus. You don't look a day over 41. And I'm only looking at a little picture, so I can't see the definition. That's not an insult or nothing like that. Yep. One of my buddies, he was fucking full gray by the time he was 24. Blew my mind. I was like, how the fuck? I get it. The fuck? Did I not understand what he's fucking saying there? Sorry. Rocky, you fucking lost me, bro. You lost me with that last one, Rocky. Skinny cooking, I bet, is slamming. Can somebody fucking translate for me? Yep, Clan's got it right. The fuck? Oh, he's talking about her cooking. She said, fuck, no, I don't cook. Good shit, good shit. Yep, Clan with the not your keys, not your crypto. You definitely want to monitor your shit though. Like old boy was saying earlier, one of his buddies fucking lost some Bitcoin with an update. Make sure you're monitoring your shit. I get the whole fucking buy it, hold it, shut the fuck up. But you still need to make sure your shit is secure, even if you got it fucking in a Faraday bag and locked down. I don't know, Code Red. I have never looked at that wallet. Some other people in here may be using it. I'm sorry if I'm moving around, like my ass is getting sore.
I do have something.
What you got, bro?
It looks like ZBCN is down right now. It's a really good time to pick up some more coins if you're looking at ZBCN.
Yep, if you guys were looking for an entry point for ZBCN, from what Chicken Joe just told me, it's down right now. Now is a fucking great entry point.
Yep.
It's already sub-penny, but you guys want to get several 100,000 coins, like $200-300 in that shit right now will fucking set you up with that position. And it's not something you got to go heavy and hard. I mean, you could dump $5,000 into it, but for those of us that you know, You might not have that kind of cash. You throw $200-300 at it, and you have that huge fucking block that runs up here when they institute usage, and then the payroll systems take over. She said, "Do you think I need more than 4 million?" Are you talking about ZBCN, Skinny? Yeah, you should be fine. It's not one of those that's gonna run to fucking double digits, triple digits. It's one of those that if it clears 25 cents, 50 cents, $1, shit. Shit, like Brent would say, that's fucking hookers and blow money right there. But you take that cash and you roll that into something else. Got some new latest and greatest technology, because we're going to be talking about more shit as this starts to go, because there's going to be different pieces of that digital financial technology that's going to come into play, because you have to understand where a lot of these new coins are being designed and built right now. Like, they're using foresight as opposed to once the system goes live, what's the fucking need? Like, everybody misses business, especially being new entrepreneurs. They miss in business because they think people need something as opposed to going, what is the need and how do I meet it? Because if your customer service and you have great customer service and you meet a bulk of your customers' need with a product, you're never going to be unsuccessful. See, Clan got it right. Dude, bacon is like its own fucking food group. Yeah, multiply that fucking 4 million. Do just a quarter. It runs up to a quarter. That's a brick shit house. Yeah, I've been stacking fucking Zeb coins since Dre pushed it. I'm not going to hurt myself on it. I'm always going to take the opportunity. Yes. Ledger definitely fucking holds Zeb coin. It's not one of those where I'm going to not put money into XRP, XLM, some of those other ones, so that I can get Zeb coin. But when I have fucking some extra funds left over after I put into my primary positions, Zeb coin, and I've got a fucking fat stack too. Skinny for the win. She said for shits and giggles. All right. What's up, Elk from South Dakota? Glad you're back. Read Lou's book. It's inspiring how he came back from nothing. You guys got to understand, like, we're all not far from that. The information and the lessons you guys have learned over the last 4 to 5 years with the crew and from Lou and from myself and some of the other guys, that shit is more valuable than everything you're holding in crypto. Because if you can make it with what you got now, and you will, they could take it all away and you can make it right back. And that's the message that Lou wanted pushed out. That no matter how much fucking life kicks you in the nuts or punches you in the mouth, get the fuck back up. You can do it again. He said 52 in solid silver. I'm not solid silver, but I felt that. However, I am fucking losing my hair. Just a little bit though, right there. I'm thinking there's a place in like Atlanta I'm gonna go to and I'm gonna have them fucking put some more hair right in there so I can grow my hair out and look like a human instead of having to fucking look like I just got out of fucking, what's that movie with fucking Edward Norton? American X? Yeah, I fucking trying to avoid that look altogether. I just fucking can't. Put your teeth on the curb. The shitty part, I'm losing that little fucking patch right there in the middle. Like, my dad had a full fucking head of hair till the day he died. But one of my sons, my 21-year-old, he's already fucking losing his hair right here in the middle, and that shit is not genetic. Because there's nobody on my side of the family that's fucking bald. But, you know, what the fuck, man? Everybody says, oh, it's stress related. It's fucking diet related. It's all the fucking seed oils you're putting in your body. Yeah, I get it. I've been treating it more like an amusement park as opposed to a temple. So. Tattoo dots. It's like it looked like I just got that 5 o'clock stubble. Yeah, a 5 o'clock shadow on my head. XDC is XDC. We're waiting for some clarity in that position to see exactly what they're going to do with it. If they're going to make it compliant or not. Yeah, see? And he put it in there too. Both those fucking chemicals, it kill your fucking testosterone. You almost have to be on TRT to use those. Man, I ain't got no issues with fucking none of that bullshit. Nah. I'm cool. I'd rather be bald, bro. The running gear's gotta work. If it don't, man, I'll done roll out the bed. Gotta have a kickstand. Clarity is being delayed on the Senate side because of input from the industry, whether it's banking, exchanges. The legislators are pretty much locked it in. I know the left wants to institute some communist rules that won't allow certain people to fucking play, but we still allow fucking senators and congressmen to fucking trade on Wall Street, so like nobody's buying that shit. Like I said, the boss wants it on his desk by fucking March 1st. He wants it on his desk for signature by March 1st. I don't see that deadline changing. If it does, I'll push out information. I hear a lot of disinformation from people that think they know something, but from my sources that are very close to the people that are making the decisions, March 1st is still the deadline. What's going on in Australia? Other than fucking heat and wildlife that can kill you and Aussies that think they're fucking something special. I mean, it's a big fucked up island, you know. Yeah, I'm not tracking anything in Australia. Hell yes. We got anything else, chicken?
Not that I'm seeing. I just got into the position too, but
Gold prospecting, I have not. However, that was something Lou and I were very interested in doing. So that may be something in the future. I don't know. It sounds like work. I'm trying to not work. Like the most work I'll probably be doing is fucking hauling in bluefin tuna and yellowtail and fucking caping out fucking bison and venison and elk. I ain't touching that one, Blue. You're gonna have to bring that one up on the next one. Y'all definitely fucking ain't ready for that shit. We'll talk. We'll bring it up again. I'm gonna go ahead and tie this one off. We've got a solid fucking 2 hours. I will be back on X in a space later today. If you guys want to join that one, have some fucking questions ready for me. have some shit you guys want to talk about. Be willing to take the mic. Ain't nobody's fucking gonna bust your chops. We bust each other's chops, but we definitely enjoy the spaces with you guys. So next week's YouTube Table Talk will be on Friday, same time, same bat channel, same bat place, 10 a.m. But it'll be Friday instead of Thursday. I love you guys, and thanks for coming out and enjoying a couple of hours with me and Chicken Joe and the rest of the family. I love you guys, and giant hugs. I will see y'all next time. Mr. El Spaghetti, signing off.